to my channel. So I have Emma here with me, and today's video is going to be Emma's 2-month update. Already in the back, you guys. I just wanted to be closer and for you guys to see Emma and how big she's getting. She turned 2 months on October 20th, so 2 days ago. Sorry, I don't know. I can't keep track of the days. So I have her with me for this 2-month update. And I feel like I haven't really shown her much in video, so I want you guys to really see her and show you how big she is and what she looks like. So yeah, this is Emma. She's in her little onesie and little outfit with her little bow. I know I'm wearing a black shirt. I don't know if you guys can see, but all that hair, all that hair. She was born with a ton of hair and still has a ton of hair. But anyways, so let's get into this video. So I took her to her 2-month appointment. It was probably almost 2 weeks ago. I don't know why they had me go earlier, or maybe it was, yeah, but it's been about 2 weeks now. And when I took her, she was 10 pounds, 6 ounces, and 23 inches long. Sorry, you guys. Glasses life, I have a glare. You guys can see probably my ring light, but yeah, so she's definitely getting big and growing so much. So right now she's currently wearing size 1 diapers. I want to show you a little bit. She just ate, so she's nice and full right now. She's currently wearing size 1 diapers, and right now we're using the PAMPERS Pure diapers, which I actually kind of like. They're a little bit thinner, but they still hold a lot and are very absorbent. But I'm not really particular to stick to one brand. I've used PAMPERS. I like Huggies is typically what we use, but right now we're using PAMPERS Pure, and they seem to work great. And then for wipes, I either like getting them from Costco, getting the KIRKLAND brand, or right now we're using Cloud9 by Target, or is that what it's called? Oh my god, I can't remember. Cloud Island. Cloud Island by Target. They actually make baby clothes for babies, and now they have diapers and wipes and like a full line of baby like lotions and things like that. And they have a big box. It comes with, I think, like 8 or 9 packs that hold 100 wipes, so you get like almost 1,000 wipes for like $16. And I find that it's actually a better deal than going to Costco. So for me, that's more convenient because Target's closer to where I live. And it's just a lot easier for me. And they've been holding up pretty well. They're very thick, they don't tear. They're just really great wipes. They're also allergenic, so they're not gonna harm or irritate the baby's skin. Emma has really sensitive skin and they don't irritate her by any means, so I highly recommend those wipes. Definitely, if you're at Target, pick them up, try them out. They've lasted me about a month, so definitely worth it. 16 bucks a month for wipes. That's a really good deal. Don't mind Brownie in the back, you guys. I'm sorry. So yeah, so for pacifiers, oh, I meant to bring it to show you guys, but I'll insert a clip here. She goes back and forth. She's been using the Wubbanub or the ITZY. I can't remember the name of them, but they're the ITZY pacifiers. I like those because they're soft, but they're not too soft, and they're almost like the Avent Soothies. I have those as well, but lately you've just been using the Wubbanub and the ITZY pacifiers, and she seems to love them. I mean, she's not really picky. However, she's not a big fan of pacifiers all the time. I know I was gonna say, I was like, that doesn't make sense, but there are times that she wants a pacifier, and there are lots of times she will not take a pacifier. It's just, you know, sometimes she just wants to cry, or I don't know, whatever she needs. She doesn't always want a pacifier, so that's that. But she's not particularly she's not particularly picky. She's not picky about the pacifier, but she doesn't always want a pacifier, if that makes sense. Sorry, I wrote everything down because, or else I will forget, because I'm a sleep deprived mom and we forget things. So I've been breastfeeding her since she's been born. I have supplemented here and there with a little bit of formula. Only reason why I've done that, I did get mastitis this past month, so there were times where like I did have to breastfeed a lot and a lot more than usual just to get everything out and unclogged, but I did have to give her a little bit of formula. And then there were times where she would cluster feed and eat non-stop, you guys. I mean, like, all she wanted to do was eat all day long, like a couple times within the hour. And my body just couldn't keep up, to be honest. And I mean, that's a lot to keep producing milk. So there were times where I did give her a little bit of formula, but to be honest, I've only done it a couple times and we pretty much just breastfeed. She's not technically exclusively breastfed because she has used a bottle. My mom has watched her a couple times, maybe like twice, and I had to give her breast milk in a bottle, obviously, so. But she takes both, and for bottles, we only have the Nook. I think it's like their organic line or their pure natural line. And yeah, she seems to like them. Sometimes she won't even be interested in formula in the bottle, so I just try to breastfeed her as much as I can so my body can start producing as to what she needs. And then she does eat a ton, like I mentioned. She's a growing baby. She is definitely bigger at this age than Mila was at this age. Mila was a lot smaller, not eating as much as she does. She wants to eat constantly, and you can, you know, if you guys are close family or friends, you know that this girl, all she wants to do is eat all day long. So she doesn't have like a set like schedule as far as eating. There's times where she eats every hour still. The only times where she spaces it out and will eat every maybe like 2 to 3 hours is only at nighttime, and if we're going somewhere, like we took her to the pumpkin patch and she slept. We were there for like maybe 3 hours and she slept the whole time. And then on our trip to Apple Hill, when we were at the ranch for like 3 hours and she slept the whole time. And then on the way, I fed her, then on the way back, she slept the whole time. So unless we're like out and about doing stuff, she'll have a longer stretch of not eating. But if we're at home, she literally will eat every hour, sometimes every 30 minutes. Like, it's a lot. It's intense. But I know she needs it. She's, you know, she's just my little chunky baby and she needs to eat. Aw. She's so funny. She loves laying like this, by the way. She loves, right now she's been wanting to be with me by my side all day long. She does let my mom hold her, but if Johnny holds her, she gets really fussy and wants me to hold her. She loves laying back like this. She likes having her head, see, she likes to talk too. She likes having her head like supported, so like kind of like this, or facing the other way so she can look around. This is how she prefers to sit. But yeah, she seems like, I know she's only 2 months, but she seems like she wants to be talking. She's cooing a lot. And she's just curious. She wants to look around. Like if we have ceiling fans in our homes, and every time she sees a ceiling fan, she's like staring at it. And yeah, she's so funny. She's also smiling a lot. It is so cute. Every time I change her diaper, she'll just stare at me and I'll talk to her, or even before I get a chance to talk to her, she's already smiling big at me, and it's so cute. She'll make little cooing noises at me, and like, I call it like a purr, but it's like that little, like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like a little purr. It's so cute. If you guys have babies, you guys know what I'm talking about. She does that, and she's just so cute. So she wants to be held all the time. So as far as naps and her sleeping routine, obviously she's still 2 months, so she doesn't have like a set routine. We don't have a set time that we go to sleep every night, nothing like that. During the day, she's not napping as much as I think she should. Like, she'll fall asleep on me and I'll hold her and that's her nap. But if I put her down, she does not like it. She'll be wide awake and then I have to try to calm her down, get her back to sleep, which takes a while. There are some occasions where she will nap. She may not nap like for a couple hours. She might nap for like 30, 45 minutes. But if I put her in the, we have the Snuggle Me organic baby lounger. She'll sleep in that just because she feels like secure in that. And I'll swaddle her with like a little muslin swaddle blanket and she will fall asleep. But typically I don't really get to do much these days, like around the house. Like at first when she was a newborn, I would like, when she would nap, I'd either nap with her or I do laundry or do the dishes, just like little things to maintain the house. But as of right now, it is hard to even make food for Mila and I because she like will cry. But there's times I just kind of have to let her cry. I'll put her in the swing, which she likes, but she won't go in there unless I put her in there because I have to like do something. She's not one just to hang out in the swing. She would prefer to be held. But she does have a playmat. Her little face. Hi. She does have a little playmat with toys hanging and she loves that. Like she can stay in there for quite a little while and she'll kick a lot. She'll make noises like this, coo, talk. She like hits the toy. She even grabs, I have one that didn't come with the playmat. It's just like a little, you know, it's like a little caterpillar and it has like little rings and little like crunchy noises. She'll grab that thing because it hangs down low and she loves the playmat, you guys. However, she does not like tummy time. Mila didn't like tummy time either. Every time I put Emma on her tummy, excuse me, she'll lift her head up, but she'll also face plant as well. And her face will get red and she'll start like getting fussed up and crying. So what I do is to get a lot of like neck exercises so she can hold her head up. We still do tummy time, but I hold her like this, but opposite. So her head's sticking out and this would like her back would be right here. And she does a good job holding her head up like that, or I'll hold her like this and kind of let her support her head a little bit, and it's definitely getting stronger for sure. So then her night routine. So lately, like I mentioned, there's times where I'm like, oh good, she's getting tired, she's falling asleep while she's, you know, eating, and she's gonna go to bed. She's good, and then that's what I think. And then I hold her for a little bit, then I put her down and she's wide awake, and it takes me another hour or two to get her to finally go to sleep. So that's why I've been super sleep deprived. She's also, it depends. So there are times where I'll put her down, she'll sleep for an hour and then be ready to feed again. Or she'll sleep for only 2 hours and be ready to feed again. Sorry, she has a little bit of gas if you heard that. Sorry about that. And then there are times where she has a long stretch, so where she'll sleep for 3 to 4 hours and then feed again, even though it like literally feels like 5 minutes, but she will sleep 3 or 4 hours. So she has a little bit of a longer stretch, but it's like a mix. So there's like, maybe sometimes I'll even feed her once in the night and then we're up. But she has been waking up early. Sometimes we're up like anywhere from 5 to 7. When she was a newborn, she would let me sleep until like 9 and 10 sometimes. I know that's late, but you know, it happens. But we're definitely up early. We go to bed late. She naps throughout the day. I don't, because I also have Mila, who is my 3-year-old. So I also have her to take care of. So I don't get the pleasure of taking a nap all the times. I do occasionally, and I can get Mila to nap, but most of the time anyway. I don't really get to nap during the day, so coffee is my life for sure. Oh, she does move around a lot, you guys, too. Like if you hold her, she like will like move her head like super quick, or move her body to the left or to the right like really fast. So she's so funny. Also, bath time. So I give her a bath about twice a week. I don't want to give her a bath more than that in a week just because she's so little. I don't want her skin to get super dry. She did have baby acne. It's been coming back here and there still as well. It does look a lot better. There are days where her skin is clear and nice, and there are days where she has little, you know, little acne flare-ups and redness on her face. Whether her face has acne or not, it's still very dry. Her ears get dry. Sometimes like her little earlobes will crack even if I put lotion and moisturize. And also I feel like she has eczema on her body. Like she gets like little red blotches. Like they're not intense, they're just little small like dots, and like around her knees and her elbows and like in her little folds and creases. They're really dry. And so I've been trying so many different things to keep her moisturized and moisturize her a lot, but it's like her skin just sucks up all that moisture, or you know, all the lotions and balms, and like it's just not getting fully moisturized. So that's kind of the battle we're dealing with right now. I do want to try some other products to see if it'll help, but like I mentioned, a lot of times she does have redness on her body, especially like her legs and her arms, and they are super dry. So her skin is very dry and sensitive right now, and I'm hoping it doesn't get worse when it starts getting really cold outside. Also, there are times where she'll wake up and it's only her, that like her face will be super dry, and she'll have like dry patches and like flakes around her mouth and like in between her eyebrows, and she just gets really dry. So I even have to moisturize like her ears, because behind her ears she'll get crust and dryness. Also, even though you can't tell because she has a ton of hair, she has cradle cap. It's gotten a lot better. It really wasn't bad. Mila had it really bad and I could not get all of it off. It just was awful. But she can also hide it as well because she has hair, so you can't really see it as much. But what I've been doing is the little like comb that they gave us at the hospital, I kept that and brought it home with us. So when her hair is wet and I wash her hair, I kind of go over it and kind of brush her hair while it's wet and try to get all those flakes off. So then when I rinse her and everything, it's pretty much gone. And then as far as baby products that we use for bath time, right now we were using the Cetaphil baby, but it seemed to really irritate her skin since it's so sensitive. So we're using the Dr. Bronner's unscented baby Castile soap. I hope that's how you say it, I don't know. So that seems to be working fine. We use it all over her body and in her hair. And then as far as moisturizing, we're using a coconut oil like balm, basically just coconut oil, and just kind of putting that all over her skin. And that's not even enough, to be honest. Like it's not fully moisturizing her skin. So I've also started to use the Burt's Bees, or yeah, Baby Burt's Bees or Burt's Bees Baby, I don't know. They have an unscented ultra gentle lotion. So she's been loving that, or it's been working really well. She likes it on her face. She gets so like happy and smiley whenever I put lotion on her face. It's so cute. Like she just, I don't know, she likes it, and it's been helping. But it does better on her face. Like it works better. Like her face is getting softer, whereas her skin, like her knees and her elbows, are still pretty rough. So let me know in the comments below if you guys have dealt with this and can recommend any products that'll work for a sensitive or baby sensitive skin with super dry skin, because I'd like to know. Let's see. Oh yeah, and then last, her clothing. So she is officially out of newborn clothes. No more. I got rid of them. Well, I didn't get rid of them. I put them away. But she's right now wearing 0 to 3 months. Like this whole outfit is 0 to 3 months and fits her perfect. There are some brands, like I got a lot of baby clothes for her from Target for like fall and winter. Like a lot of long sleeves and stuff like that. And a lot of the clothes that they have, like they're I know they have different brands, but the Carter's, I think it's called Just When You by Carter's, they don't have a 0 to 3 month size like the other brands like Cat and Jack and Cloud Island, they do. So the next size up from newborn is 3 months. So she's been wearing some of those clothes. They're a little bit big, but it's not super noticeable that they're super big. So yeah, that's pretty much Emma right now. I think I'm gonna do these updates for Emma monthly, just because a lot can change in a month, especially with a growing baby, and she's gonna go through so many milestones throughout, you know, her first year of life. So yeah, let me know if you want to see any other or what kind of videos you'd like to see on my channel, whether it's baby related. I plan on doing some beauty videos and more lifestyle videos for my channel as well, just to kind of mix it up. I mostly post vlogs, but I do want to mix up the content. And also I have a new posting schedule, just in case you guys didn't know. I have it linked, or I have everything down below in the description box, but I'm posting twice a week now, on Mondays and Thursdays, and I'm going to stay consistent. I'm definitely pushing myself to upload ahead of time, or film ahead of time and upload, so I have content for you guys consistently on those days. It was a little rough for me up until recently to have consistent videos, just taking care of two, and it's been rough. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please be sure to like this video, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel, as well as click on the little bell so you guys are notified whenever I upload a new video and you don't miss any videos from me. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Emma. She's so cute. Say bye, Emma. Alright. That's her bye. We'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Oh, I don't understand why you're standing right here. All your shots have scored. No, scratching at the scars you left on my skin. But we fight and we fall and we rise through it all till we find what we want. Then we lose it all again. Your touch on my skin, pull me close, take me in. Just